India executes a series of nuclear weapons tests in 1998. In May 1998, India stunned the world by conducting a series of nuclear weapons tests at the Pokhran Test Range in the desert of Rajasthan. Codenamed Operation Shakti, these tests marked a significant milestone in India's defense capabilities and reshaped the geopolitical landscape of South Asia. The decision to conduct these tests was a culmination of various factors, including security concerns, regional dynamics, and domestic political considerations. Historical context: India's journey towards nuclear weapons capability can be traced back to its independence in 1947. The geopolitical tensions with neighboring Pakistan and China, coupled with the global nuclear arms race during the Cold War, influenced India's nuclear policy. Despite advocating for global nuclear disarmament, India faced security threats that compelled it to maintain a credible nuclear deterrent. Political motivations: the decision to conduct nuclear tests in 1998 was driven by both internal and external factors. Domestically, there was growing pressure on the government to demonstrate India's nuclear prowess, especially after the failure of the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty (CTBT) negotiations in Geneva in 1996. Additionally, the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), led by Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, had made nuclear testing a key element of its election manifesto, promising to assert India's strategic autonomy. Externally, India's security calculus was influenced by regional dynamics, particularly its tense relationships with Pakistan and China. Both countries had already conducted nuclear tests, and India perceived their nuclear capabilities as potential threats. By conducting its tests, India sought to establish itself as a regional power and send a strong message to its adversaries. Operation Shakti. Operation Shakti involved a series of 5 underground nuclear tests conducted between May 11 and May 13, 1998, at the Pokhran Test Range. The tests included a combination of fission and fusion devices, showcasing India's technological advancements in nuclear weaponry. The code names of the tests were Pokhran 2, with the devices named Shakti I to Shakti V. The tests were conducted with utmost secrecy to avoid detection by foreign intelligence agencies. India's ability to successfully conduct the tests despite international surveillance underscored its determination to assert its nuclear capabilities. International reaction: India's nuclear tests elicited strong reactions from the international community. While some countries condemned the tests and called for immediate sanctions, others adopted a more nuanced approach, urging dialogue and restraint. The United States and other Western powers imposed economic sanctions on India, exacerbating its diplomatic isolation. However, India's traditional allies, including Russia and France, adopted a more understanding stance, recognizing India's security concerns. The tests also prompted a re-evaluation of global non-proliferation norms and raised questions about the effectiveness of existing disarmament treaties. Impact and aftermath: the nuclear tests of 1998 had far-reaching consequences for India's security dynamics and international standing. While they bolstered India's status as a nuclear weapons state, they also heightened regional tensions and triggered an arms race in South Asia. Pakistan responded to India's tests by conducting its own nuclear tests in a tit-for-tat fashion, further escalating tensions between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. Moreover, the tests spurred renewed efforts to strengthen global non-proliferation regimes and led to India's formal declaration of a "no first-use" nuclear policy. Despite facing international criticism and sanctions, India remained steadfast in its commitment to maintaining a credible nuclear deterrent. In conclusion, India's nuclear tests of 1998 represented a defining moment in its security history, signaling its emergence as a major nuclear power. While the tests were met with international condemnation, they reshaped the strategic calculus of South Asia and reaffirmed India's resolve to safeguard its national security interests.